Wow, it feels like such a long time since I've made a video like this, from how we used to make them when I would chat with you guys before the gym and then chat with you guys after. And honestly, I've missed them. And it's nice to know that you guys actually miss these too, because I know I had stopped recording every workout that I was doing. And I know one of you were saying like, wow, like honestly, I was surprised that you're able to do it for that long, like, and being very understanding, but it wasn't because I wasn't able to like keep up with it or like, it was hard for me to do, because honestly, it wasn't hard. I enjoyed making these videos. I was just starting to be too hard on myself, and I was the one telling myself, like, you need to make these videos better. Like, you need to figure out what to change, what to do. And I mean, like I said, I appreciate your guys' being like support and just being so understanding, because I've told you guys, I want to try other different ways of editing the video or going about the video. And I probably haven't tried all the ways, I mean, there's a bunch of ways to go about it, but I didn't really enjoy them as much as I enjoyed just doing this. And but I'm glad that I did it, because it really just showed me that contrast of like, oh wow, this is what it feels just to enjoy something, and this is what it feels like, it didn't feel. Sorry guys, my camera overheated, so I had to wait for a little bit, but I'm basically saying I was enjoying the whole process of making videos, putting them out for you guys, that I started to feel like, but am I doing enough? Like, I appreciate your guys' support and that you guys enjoy them, but I was being too hard on myself. And when I compared it to like working out, because I was just like, well, I work hard in the gym and I enjoy it. I enjoy going in there, and I enjoy the simplicity of it, and to me that's enjoyable. And I don't tell myself, oh, I need to be miserable or stressed to get more out of it. And it was almost like that's what it was turning to, like me trying to make the videos more, like, I don't even know if to call them fancy, but just to make them more than keeping them simple. But I'm just like, honestly, I am a very simple person, and I know people that are like me understand, like, and I'm not saying that I don't want to try doing different types of videos and stuff, but I guess I'm saying is, why was I taking away something I enjoyed? And I enjoy making these videos, and I enjoy the things that I do. And to me, I'm like, that should mean something. That shouldn't be disregarded, or at least I shouldn't be telling myself, oh, if I'm enjoying it, then am I doing something wrong? Because things shouldn't be that enjoyable. Like, because for instance, I've been working out for 10 years, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. I've enjoyed all 10 years of me training, because when I started, when I did this, I made every moment enjoyable, because I'm like, hey, this is going to be for life. I'm not going to just stick with it for a little bit and suffer and be like, oh, okay, until I get here. Because like, what if someone told you, okay, yeah, you worked out for 10 years, but what if you could get the same results in half the time? Let's say 5 years, but you'd be miserable throughout those 5 years. And on top of that, there's no guarantee that you're going to be happy after you reach this goal. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we suffer and we tell ourselves, nah, like this suffering, it's gonna go somewhere. Instead of realizing, well, do you know you can enjoy something and still get to that goal that you had? Because there has been people that tell me, oh, you've probably had to sacrifice so much to get the physique that you have. And to me, I'm like, I don't see it as sacrifices, because I enjoyed every moment of it. Everything that I feel like is going towards my goals, I enjoyed it. And to me, I don't think that's a sacrifice. So to me, I'm like, I don't regret anything, and I would do it all over again, because I enjoyed I enjoyed the whole process of it. And I would take that over someone telling me, oh, you can get the same results, but you'll be miserable. Like, to me, I'm like, that's a no-brainer. I'm going to stick with something that I enjoy and do that. Because there's also no guarantee after you're done suffering, there's no guarantee that you're going to be happy afterwards. And I feel like that's what we try to trick ourselves, and we tell ourselves like, oh, I'll be happy after I have all of this, but I need to suffer to get it. And that's what I tell you guys too. Same with training, like enjoy it. Don't tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna suffer and then I'm gonna be happy after. Happy when I get my ideal physique. Because there's people that have amazing physiques and they're still not happy. That's why you have to enjoy the process. And also like how you talk to yourself. Be proud of every accomplishment you've made, where you're, you know, where you took in your physique and where it is now, and all those things that you've accomplished. Like, be proud of that. Don't tell yourself, I'll be proud until I reach this. I'll be happy until I do this. It's the whole journey. You should enjoy every part of it. And it's hard because we do get stuck into thinking, nah, like we have to suffer, right? Like there's no enjoying anything because then did you work hard enough? And that's why I tell you guys, like, people have told me that with, you know, like, oh, you've probably had to sacrifice so much. I'm like, no, not a sacrifice at all. I've enjoyed the whole process, and yeah, I've had fun doing it, and I'm going to do this the rest of my life. And why not apply that to the other things that we do in our lives? Why tell ourselves, oh, if I'm having too much fun, is this even working? Like, I mean, am I doing enough? And I started telling myself that. I started telling myself, man, these videos are too fun. And then interacting with you guys, like, it felt so nice because I felt like, you know, I was like, wow, like, I did. I felt like I had another, like friends, like, that got me, and you guys got me. And I was just like, wow, like, this is what I wanted when I did start YouTube. And that community was something that, you know, that's why I felt like, oh, am I doing enough? Like, this is too, like, because I kept telling myself, like, oh, when you do this, you're going to fail. When you do this, you know, no one's going to watch the videos. Like, no one's going to understand what you're saying. Like, you're not going to talk correctly. You know, like, all this stuff. And I used to tell myself that. And it's funny because a part of our little minds, I wanted to validate that. But it wasn't getting validated. I was just like, wait, I'm making videos and people are watching them? People are liking them? And I'm having fun? Like, that's not how life works. That's too easy. Like, that's not, nah. And yeah, I was like talking myself out of it. But I guess I'm saying is, I miss making these videos, and I know you guys enjoy them too. So you know what? We're gonna go back to just making the workout videos, and I'm so happy about that. I'm honestly so. Anyways, today's a back day, and I am 20 pounds down from this cut, and this cut has been going so great. That's another sad thing. I feel bad that, you know, we kind of just ended these like check-ins because it was fun. I felt like we were doing this together because I know a lot of you guys are doing a cut as well. So yeah, just more reasons of that I'm happy that I'm going to start making these videos again. And also too, it's not going to be as much. I know we were doing it 4 days out of the week, but now it's going to be 3 because, and that's something maybe I'll get into either at the end of the video or maybe the next video because I do want to get in there and get started. But we have combined the lower body to 1 day, so that's why I go to the gym only 3 times a week. And today we're doing back, triceps, and abs. So let's get in there, and yeah, excited to take you guys with me. So I'll see you inside. Okay, I noticed last back day, this is why it's good to record yourself sometimes, because I noticed that towards the end when we were doing the pull downs, I stopped like by my chin and I wasn't going all the way down. But it gets so hard that you just get, you know, in the moment, you're just like, oh yeah, like I'm doing the full range of motion, I'm doing my reps. But to me, as you guys know, doing the full range of motion matters because that's where you get a solid rep. And I want to get as much solid reps as I can because, you know, you have to, there's a fine line where you're just doing like this and you're just like, no, I still have more in me. But it's like, do you though? Like, you know, give it your all, but, you know, make it make sense, make it look like a solid set, and then also make the other one look like a solid set. So anyway, so now I'm noticing because it still feels good, still feels hard. But once I stop right here, I'll probably, you know, let that go for maybe 1 rep. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, like my back is done.
and and then we'll wait for the second set. But it's funny how I need to see that because it doesn't feel like I'm not doing my rep. It feels like I'm doing the full range, but it's not. But anyways, this is my last set. All right, so I don't know if you can see from that angle. That last rep, I think it didn't go as low as the other ones, and that's fine. That's where you find that fine line. And to me, I'm like, nah, like I do one more rep just to make sure, okay, am I done? Like, is that set done? And if it is, then we're done. Like I told you guys, where does that line stop? You can just start doing half reps and say, nah, I still have more in me because I can move. So, anyways, that's my level. And then I'm just like, okay, that last rep, it's showing me that that muscle can perform as what I want it to perform. So then we're done with that set. But you're still working hard, you got to make sure that those reps are done, like you're done. So that was the last one for this one. And now we're going to go and do some rows. So a funny thing that I was noticing, the less I was making these videos, the more I streamed on Twitch. And me analyzing why I was doing this, because I missed interacting with you guys. And I like that me uploading more consistently, me talking to you guys, it was more relevant of like, oh yeah, remember what happened the other day? Like, now we're doing this. And it just felt more real to me. And I don't know. So it just like, it really does show you the things that try new things, and you'll end up always gravitating towards the things that you really feel passionate about, that you enjoy, that you love doing. And it kept just repeating to myself, like, wow, like I just really missed interacting with you guys. And, I felt like that was the main thing. And that's why I also just told me like, oh yeah, of course, like that's why I miss making these videos and, chatting with you guys in the comment section. And like, I enjoy all those things about it. And so anyways, we're getting started. This is gonna be my first working set. And I'm gonna rest in between arms just to like, catch my breath and then push myself on the other side, because you want to go hard. Even if it's just one arm or one leg, you need to push yourself that you're so tired. You need to catch your breath and then go to the next one. So start with your left or your weak side first, if you're left-handed, or right, whatever. So weak side first. It's weird. I was noticing with this arm, the one that's resting, I like hold on to the chair or the seat here, and then when I switch arms, I like holding on to this. But just those weird little things. Find out what works for you. I don't know why I do that, but yeah, funny. So I got 2 more of those, and then we do high rows. Whew, those felt good. I like working up a sweat. I only working up a sweat when I'm at the gym. Now that it's getting hotter, I just work up a sweat just walking outside. Doesn't feel the same. Doesn't give me that satisfaction like I worked for that. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's like I worked for that sweat, so I enjoy it. Not the sweat that I'm just standing outside burning my, like, in the heat. Uh yeah, it gets hot here. So my technology, like anything outside, it's gonna like overheat. Even myself. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'll take you guys for the next set, or I'll see you guys for high rows. So I tried it out because I want to mess around with something sometimes, because the more secure you can feel in your lift, the better that set's gonna feel. So me putting my arm on this actually felt better, but that's what I'm saying. These little things later on when you lift for a while, you pay attention to the little things, and it's not gonna make or break you, but it kind of just makes it more enjoyable when you're doing the lift, because you feel more secure, you feel more stable. And yeah, to me, like when I feel very secure, I feel like I can push it way harder, like, those reps, because it's more of my muscle giving out than, my grip, or my, like, me on the seat, or something that has nothing to do with that muscle you're trying to work. So those are just the little things you figure out on the way. But see, even I still notice little things that I can improve on, and those are just sometimes the little things. But yeah, I feel like it makes a little difference, and it's always worth trying. You guys would be proud of me. I've been asking to work in with people if there's a machine I want to use, and before, I don't know why I would feel bad, but they obviously don't mind, and unless I scare them, because then after I ask them, they act like they're already done. So I don't know. Either way, I'm being more courageous. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these. I have one more set of this one, and then we're gonna do rear delts. I'm gonna try the rear delts on the fly machine again. I know I go on and off of that with the cable and that one, but I just want to try it one more time because I feel like more in tune with my rear delts. So I feel like, and that's the thing too, that's why I tell you guys, when you feel better at activating that muscle group, you can try other machines and it actually might feel nicer than what it did before. And so that's what I want to try. I want to see. I want to see like maybe the flies are going to feel a lot better using the fly machine from my root delt. But anyways, let's go ahead and do this last set. Okay, so I hope those look better than what they felt. Because what I'm noticing is, well, let me see if maybe if I stay like this, it's better to demonstrate. So I'm noticing this shoulder, okay, either it doesn't, it's not the same as my other shoulder, either it is lower or higher. I can't remember what it was. But what I'm noticing is, because I can catch it, is that I'm not activating my lower lat. So actually, now that I think about it, I think it goes higher because I'm not, when I brace, I mean, that's why bracing, all of this all goes together. So when I'm bracing, helps me activate my lat and also helps me keep that shoulder in the right position. And then it feels better because when that lat isn't activated, your shoulder, that's when your shoulder wants to like, cave in. And then you kind of like go like this. And that's why a lot of people always say they have like shoulder pain or something, because everything all goes together. It's like, are you bracing? Is your lats activated? Because that's why when you take a deep breath, like you feel all the muscles. And I feel when this one is like kind of like being lazy and I need to like intentionally feel it and like, remind myself, because I think I got so used to like not doing it that, not saying that you're going to do a bad movement, but sometimes you get so used to it that you forget and you just need to remind yourself and then you get back to doing it correctly. And so sometimes because, you get tired, I'm tired. And so sometimes you want to get a little lazy. So you kind of have to snap yourself out of it and be like, no, come on, you're almost there. You got to make sure you're putting your all. And that goes with good form and making sure each rep and all your sets are performed to their best abilities that you know how, because you know how to lift correctly, but you just need to check yourself and make sure you're doing it. So, like I said, hopefully they didn't look bad, but it's something that I have to remind myself. It's more obvious to me when I'm doing high rows. So, anyways, let's go ahead and do some root delts. Okay, so the fly machines were taken, threes and cables, but I guess the nice thing about using the cables for root delts is because then we can go straight into doing our triceps, because I like using the cables for that too. Or I'm just trying to make myself feel better, but it all works out. So root delts, and then we're going to move on to triceps. So let me go ahead and do my last set for these. These are starting to feel so good. And I think it's because I'm also paying attention to when I'm having it here for it to be stretched, and then we squeeze it, like all of it feels good and all of it should feel good. So let's go on to the right arm. Oh, yep. Feels good. I was debating, but I guess we just always are posing at the end. But I was like, man, I would love to get a good posing session with, I wasn't say with you guys, well, technically you guys will be with me while my back's pumped, but we're so close to finishing because we just have 2 sets of the triceps with the cables, and then we have 2 sets with the seated dips, and then we can do our posing, and then I do abs, then I do my cardio. But let's go ahead and do our triceps. So I kind of find the handle that I usually like using, but I'm not doing my max weight. In certain lifts, I'm noticing I'm not like obviously my strongest, but for the most part, we have been keeping the weight the same during the cut, and that's just like trying, that's the goal, just trying to maintain that strength that you did gain during the bulk. And so I guess I'm saying it's just like it's doable for the strength I am right now. So that's but yeah, I don't know where things go missing sometimes. But let me go ahead and do this. Will be the last set for these. Okay, let's go do our last thing for triceps, and then we'll do some posing. So now we're at the end, and yeah, I'm getting winded, I'm getting tired, but honestly, reflecting on how the whole workout went, my energy levels felt great. And I think it's also because I'm excited to record again and put this video out for you guys. And I think that adrenaline of just being excited and happy just kind of made my day. So like I said, I just feel like there's more reasons why, or at least it's showing me why I like putting out these videos for you guys. And I really do enjoy it. So let's finish strong. I'm so ready to like kill it and be done, that we put in, you know, put in the work for today, and it was a good solid workout. Okay, we're done. So let's catch my breath, and then yeah, let's go and do some posing. And I'm excited for that too. Okay, it's really bright today, but I try to lower the exposure. I'm still figuring that out because I don't know if that messes with the quality, but let's go ahead and hit some back poses. Noticing I'm kind of cropped, so hopefully all the poses are still in frame. See, I feel like it's so washed out. Oh, me coming back makes a difference. Or me coming closer. I feel like we're starting to see the delts more. That makes me so happy. That looks really good. Oh, I mean, I feel like that's pretty much it since we just did back and triceps, but just feels good to be here again with you guys. So I'll go ahead and do my cardio and then I'll catch you guys after that.
Wow, that was a great workout. The cardio, I had to really like push myself for that one, but it always feels nice after you're done and you're like, yeah, that was a good workout, you know, cardio included, everything. And yeah, just ready to rest. I always get so exhausted after the workout, especially during, you know, the cut. And for those that were with me when I just started, and to know that we're already 20 pounds down and the goal was 30, so only 10 pounds away. And I don't know, I'm kind of, I'm thinking 15, honestly, but we'll see. I will go off of visually how I'm looking, but I think we can do 15 because I feel like I wanted to, yeah, I don't know. I think we can. And yeah, I'm just really happy with how it's going. I mean, some days I feel flatter than others because of like, you know, your muscle and not having as much carbs and all that stuff. And so, but regardless of all that, like, yeah, I'm happy with how the cut's going. And yeah, I'm just also happy with doing these videos again. So, you know, just also like checking in with you guys because it is kind of sad, me doing this cut and not documenting it, you know, for you guys and for myself. And just kind of glad that I had to, I don't know, really figure it out and really just kind of like see for myself, like, yeah, I miss doing these videos and I did enjoy them. And I'm glad that you guys enjoy them too. So if you guys did enjoy this video, or if you're happy that I'm doing them again, give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me out, like, to see what videos you guys like and kind of see like, oh, well, they like this one maybe because of this or that, and it just helps me out. And but at the end of it, of course, like, I will put videos out that I really enjoy making. And you know, I think if anything, I'm gonna put like timestamps because you guys know, like, I've always had that question, like, oh, okay, I want to do like the card talks and talk about things, but then I always feel rushed because I'm like, oh, but what if they just came for the workout? Like, you know, I don't want them to feel like, okay, when are we going to do the workout? And, you know, just kind of making it convenient, I'm just going to put timestamps and be like, okay, card talk and then workout and all that stuff. So like that way it puts off like the pressure on me, and knowing that they can just jump to the workout if they want to, or if they want to just like hear whatever, you know, the topic is that day or something that's on my mind and we start talking about it. You know, if those that want to listen, they can, and if they don't, then I don't feel bad about, like, you know, they can jump to the workout and watch and see the workout too. So I think I'm gonna do that, and I think that's what will really help. And instead of really changing things, because I kept thinking, okay, what do they want to see? Instead of like, also, well, what do I enjoy putting out? And finding like just switching things up a little bit, as in like, yeah, making it convenient. If they want to just see the workout, I'll put a timestamp, like things like that. And I think just like how a workout is, like, you know, sometimes you change the style of your workout, you know, depending on your goals, or depending on later on you do enjoy something, you know, else, or something a little different. Like, you know, life is unpredictable. So the thing is, enjoy what you're doing right now and what makes the most sense as well. And so right now, like, yeah, these videos, me doing this, me documenting this, and me having this, like, it makes the most sense to me right now, and I am enjoying it right now. So I guess I'm saying, like, yeah, who knows what the videos will look later on, but right now this makes sense to me, and yeah, excited to do these again. So you guys will see me. Well, I am still streaming, because I'm like those that watch, and it is fun to chat with you guys on stream on Twitch. So for those that watch me on Twitch and, you know, we hang out and stuff, I will see you on Saturday, 1 p.m. But for those that, you know, just watch the videos, I will see you guys possibly Sunday for a leg day. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.